April 9th, 2018. It's been a while since I talked to you guys. A lot of things have happened. There's been, some updates. If you haven't watched the podcast, the great people at Daiwa have partnered with FearFishing to help us and myself bring you more vlogs this year. I haven't made a video since returning home from the Bassmaster Classic in Ontario. It has been frozen. Everything's been locked up. The most miserable spring I've ever seen in my life. I am absolutely dying to get back to the vlog, to fishing, bringing you the lifestyle of being a fisherman. So today, it's nice out. There's a crappie fishing, turkey hunting, steelheading, walleye. Everything is going to open in order. Let's go see if the lakes are frozen, if we can find anywhere to fish. And then this week, we'll drag the big bass boat out and we'll get started. We got back from the Bassmaster Classic. I really had plans to just keep filming and keep vlogging, but the holdup has been the weather. It has been ridiculously cold here in Ontario. We're here in the shores of Rice Lake. Shoreline's froze up at the boat launch. The boat launch is still covered in debris. This way, the lake's like 80% open. If you go this way, it is like 90% frozen. So the water's freezing cold. I don't know if crappie have even started yet. So we're just waiting on the weather to get the boat out. I really thought as soon as I got home from the Bassmaster Classic, it was gonna be rock and roll. Crappie, panfish are open right now. Northern pike in zone 17 are open. So there's stuff to fish for. We just can't get out on the water to do it yet. We're here at Gorse Landing. I didn't even know this was going on, but it seems like they are renovating the pier and the dock. So if you're Gorse Landing fishermen, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do any crappie fishing here. She's all gated off. We're gonna go drive and check out the only spot I know that has incredibly early crappie, where I've caught them breaking ice, like a thin sheet of ice with my boat. So let's go check that out. We got a ton of stuff to talk about today. It's gonna happen. It's gotta warm up here in Ontario. And then it seems this year, instead of dragging it out, it's all gonna open at once. 2 weeks away, a little over 2 weeks away from turkey hunting, a little over 2 weeks away from steelhead opener, then it's bear hunting, then walleye opens on the Bay of Quinte, and then walleye opens in the Kawarthas. So it's coming. Freezing cold. That is the word of the day. I made it up here, about an hour away from my house. Thought I'd come up, check it out. Still a little ice on this. Up in the channels, there's a lot more ice. So we can't get the boat in here yet, but I did bring a rod. We're gonna try to make a couple casts. Hopefully we can knock down something. I got a new GoPro for this season, so I wanna try that out. So let's tie up the rod, put a little crappie tube on, see if we can maybe get a bluegill crappie, see if there's anything in here yet. Show you what we're working with here. I was in a rush to get out the door. Tatua tube rod that I was using when I got back from South Carolina for steelhead. I was trying to catch them out of these trees that I know about. It was ready to go. Huge thanks to Greg and Kyle from Daiwa, Canada, who really made this happen. I'm super excited to be using what I think is the best gear on the market. I've been using the Tatua bait casting reels for years, flipping with those. Every vlog I've ever done, except for a couple that were bass fishing, I was using Daiwa Tatua reels. Right now, tube rod, brand new Daiwa Fuego, super inexpensive reel. It's set at the price point to get everybody into a killer reel. Look at that. Now, let's see if some of these crappie are gonna bite. Big thing when you're catching panfish or you're out trying to catch panfish, short leads. This water's ultra shallow. Crappie's eyes are on top of their head and they're always looking up or in front of them, not below. So if you're fishing below those fish, you won't get any hits. So crazy short leads to make sure those fish see your bait. There's like zero shore access here, so it's not the best of shore fishing. It's good to get out. We're drive on a Monday. At least cast a line. Not the smoke show I thought it would. Pretty tight coordinate now. Fish on. First fish of the open water season. A perch. Good to go. One tiny little little perch. But on the upside, this is going to happen over the next week or so. The weather forecast is calling for still for some snow and rain, but we are supposed to get some temperatures above 0 this week. If the sun would just come out, melt the rest of that ice, we'd be good to go. We'd be really good to fire up the vlog and start pounding away at this. But this is hands down the coldest spring I can ever remember. I've actually brought my bass boat here, fished in a t-shirt in the first week of March, and we're a month behind. Everything is, you know, it's still gray, it's still below 0 at night. Well, I really want to fish, but it's gonna come, it's gonna happen. We know there's at least some little tiny perch. I had a couple more hits, but I didn't hook them, so it's little tiny perch in here. The main channel is open, so the weather, we get a break in the weather, and it just would warm up a couple degrees. We could actually get the boat in here and start fishing. So I'm glad I drove up here, I'm glad I had a look. There's like next to no public access here, one like maybe 50 feet, so I'm happy I got a fish. Crappie in the spring school up so tight together that 20 feet away there could be thousands of crappie, and it's just cold, they don't want to move, and I can't get my line to them, so it's gonna start real soon. Had a schedule to pick up ash, so I thought we would come down to the fish ladder, see if there's any steelhead jumping yet. The water's got to be freezing cold. It was only like 2 weeks ago, it was still freezing up at night down below. Let's go have a look, see how many fish are here, and if they're jumping. That's insane. Looking in there, I know you guys can't see at home, I did see one fish jump, but there should be way more than fish than that at the ladder for this time of year. I don't see anything of how many fish have gone over the dam yet, but man, there should be a lot more fish there. There is a pile of them in the middle, but there isn't a ton of fish. I was sitting here looking up the numbers on the Ganaraska Fishway website. It says there is, this year, 962 fish through the dam. I'm not sure that that's updated or working correctly. I'll try to find out the answers, but there should be way more fish up and at the dam, but the water is so cold, I would imagine there's a pile of fish in pools below here, so it's definitely a weird year all around. On a normal year, the fish would already be blown through the dam, or like, I mean, thousands of fish jumping. So it's starting out as a tough year. Last year we had an early thaw and I had a hard time catching bass, so maybe we're onto something here and I'm gonna have the best bass season of my life. Let's hope so. I'll try to keep updated on how many fish are going over the dam. I really was surprised to see how few fish were down there. Let's go get Ash Man. We made it home, got the Ash Man from school. We got to do homework. He is not excited about this. We got to work on his reading. Oh, are you all right, bud? No. No, you don't want to do your reading? I'm going to do Ash's reading. We're going to use our super duper can cooker that I picked up at the East Hill sale, which is awesome. The Fam Jam has probably spent way extra time with me because spring's behind. Nobody's in here. What's up, people? Are you guys hard at work?
Yeah.
Yeah, busy?
Yeah.
Ashman and I are going to do homework and can cook. Well, finally, it's that time of day to say goodbye. I hope the new GoPro, I hope in this vlog that is a little bit clearer, the fishing scenes, than it has been in the past year. If this new GoPro works good, we'll get another one down the road. It sucks that it's taking so long for spring to come. I really thought that when we got back from the Bassmaster Classic, remarkably, it was going to be warm in Ontario and that we would get straight to catching fish and filming. It's disappointing I got one dinky little perch, but the ice isn't even out there. If we look at the forecast for the next 2 weeks, there's snow in the forecast, there's rain in the forecast, there's, I think the high, I'm looking now, I think the high, we got 1 9-degree day on the 12th, and then it's pretty much all cooler than that up to the 23rd. So winter's holding on. It's gonna warm up here a bit. It's looking like Saturday, April 21st, 22nd, 23rd, we're gonna get some sunny days, maybe a couple in between there. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get this started. Turkey hunting's on the 25th. The following Saturday is opening a steelheading. 2 weeks after that is Bay Quinte opener, or maybe 1 week, I'm not sure. A week after the Quinte openers, the Kawartha Lake. Bear hunting will be open. Turkey hunting, like, there's lots coming. We just needed to warm up a bit to get that boat out. I got a phone. I talked to the Ganaraska Fishway. 962 is around the number. That means fish that have gone up this year. So not a ton of fish yet, but it'll get there. The steelhead run will show up. Maybe there's more fish out in the lake. Maybe there's more to come in. What else do we do? It's good to be back. I'm glad that we're filming. We're not, I guess it's gonna slowly progress into more and more videos throughout the rest of the year, and we're just gonna keep going right till the end. Huge thanks to Kyle and Greg from Daiwa, Canada, getting the deal done, getting, you know, a partnership that means a lot to me, that it, you know, I can't wait to bring Daiwa products to you guys, to show you guys what I'm using all season. We're gonna gear up. We will get everything ready as we progress through the season, like we did last year. Just I'm gonna be able to tell you exactly what rods and reel models I'm using. I've always used Tatua bait casters in any vlog other than maybe one or two. I was flipping with a Tatua bait caster. They're amazing, they're workhorses. I can't wait to bring you more. We're gonna find some fish, we're gonna shoot some turkeys, we're gonna get a bear this spring. There's so much to come. Stay tuned, we'll see you soon.